It's your boy Cel NoLackin, and I'm here with Cloudy Conversations. Let's get it.
Alright, so we're back with another episode of Cloudy's Conversations. Today's guest is rapper Cel NoLackin. Thanks for sitting down and talking with us.
You're welcome.
Now, for those who don't know you, tell the folks a little bit about yourself.
I'm Cel NoLackin. I'm a 15-year-old artist from Harrisburg, PA. That's it.
And, well, dang, I didn't know you were 15. That just took me off guard a little bit.
You didn't know I was 15?
No, I knew you were young, but I wasn't going to say like 15. I was like 17, 18. So
I was going about to say, Sal, this is the only interview you ever say your age.
Oh, God. I never.
So you getting an exclusive job. We don't let him say his age.
Okay.
So,
well, good. That's for the
when he said that, my mouth dropped. Like, nigga, I know this nigga. But nah, he good, though. He good. This is a real-life interview. So.
I'm 13. I'm 53.
But she getting exclusive because he has never said his drop.
1800 pounder.
I'm 1800.
All right. Now, as a kid, even though you're still rather young, but like I'm talking about when you was like a buck for real, what was type of stuff that you like to get into?
Stealing cigarettes and all that shit. But it was just bad shit. Stealing bikes, beating niggas up, shit like that. Breaking glass windows around the hood and shit like that. Stealing cigarettes, smoking black, all type of shit. Just dumb young shit.
And what age do you say you kind of jumped off the porch?
14.
14. But then your cutting up started way soon as you could probably
6.
Shit,
I was expelled in 3rd grade.
Oh shit, man.
I was a hit with in 3rd grade, bro.
And what led to you getting expelled?
I just ain't do work. Cuss the teachers out, fighting, all type of shit.
So yeah, you were just constantly a menace to them. So they're like, nah, this nigga.
Yeah, they was like, we gotta get you out, nigga. It's already statistics in this school. You just
you gotta go for real. Now, what kind of music did you listen to growing up?
For real, I ain't gonna lie to you. I listen to everything. I listen to Soulja Boy a lot, Chris Brown, cause I wanted to be dancing, nigga. Justin Bieber, all that shit. But Usher, a lot of people, they all.
Now that surprised me because I mean, obviously I listen to your music, but when you just say like Usher and Chris, I'm like, oh, he's versatile. All right.
Chris, who else can I name? Big Pun, Tupac, a lot of legends.
And is that from like your parents playing it in the home?
Hell no, that was just me tapping into the music culture, like me, cause I always
find out like
I always knew I was gonna do music or something around here, so I was just like, you know.
And are you an only child? No. So how many siblings do you have?
I got 5 sisters, and then I got brothers that's not blood brothers.
Okay. But your sisters are all from like your mom, or?
I got 1 sister from my mom and 5 of them from my dad. My dad a thought.
Damn, well my dad got like 15 kids.
Damn.
Hey, he was real active.
Yeah, he busted.
And how is your relationship with your family?
Cool, mutual. We all on the same page. That's the most important part.
And are they older than you, or?
Yeah, I'm the youngest.
Okay, you're the youngest. Oh, so you're the youngest and your mom's only boy. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like being the youngest and the only boy, you got a bit more leeway than your sisters?
Hell yeah, they be on my sister's ass. I get away with a lot of shit, but at the same time I don't, because I'm a boy. So it's like they got more stipulations and shit for me. And when I go outside, they worry more than they would, because it's like, oh.
Well, I mean, yeah, you said you've been cutting up since 6 years old.
Yeah,
so.
They know it's up.
Now, obviously you're still in school, so are you a fan of it?
School. Hell no, I hate school. Listen, bro, if I get a deal today or tomorrow, I'm telling you the truth. Everybody say you know we gonna put you in private school, you gonna work from home school when you get rich. Man, fuck, I'm dropping out. That shit over. That's funny. I'm already situated, and I ain't about to fumble this bag, so I'm gonna take my chance now. I hate school.
I say that's funny because that was my next question.
I used to love it. That's it.
Well, at what point did you transition to not liking it?
5th grade, they expelled me for 70 days on some dumb shit, and I got a charge and everything because I was only 11. Yeah,
I say, yeah, you've been getting expelled for a long time now. Like, when did they let you back into school?
Fuck, I ain't go back to school till like 7th grade.
Damn. And do you think them expelling you was beneficial?
Fuck no, that shit made me hate school even more. That shit made me feel like, I need to be there. I got all this time on my hands at home. I could be doing something else.
And when you were at home, was that the time where you were like researching all the old music? And
yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, when I first came out charged, it was this new Tupac and Biggie documentary that came out, so I was just watching that on Netflix every day.
Every day. And what did you take from that documentary?
How fucked up the industry is.
In which way? Like
all aspects, like how they'll tear you down if you don't give them what they want and hold in the shelf. It was just a lot of crazy shit.
Now, you did just mention it, but I kind of had like a little question that pops in my head. Because you said if you get signed that you're dropping out of school, but what if they put a clause in your contract that says you have to finish school in order to get your next advance?
Damn, that's good. I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna fuck me over. Nah, listen, the money for real, the get rich part, not for the person individually, it's for the people around them. I feel like that's why people want to get rich for them. But if it's for another advancement to better me and help me, then yeah, I'll
finish it.
But if that shit ain't in there, that shit chop.
Nah, I definitely understand that. Cause school, it has its ups and downs, and especially going to like Harrisburg School District, it's kind of real difficult to just focus on strictly your academics when it's
a lot of bullshit going on outside of school that you would rather stick your business in instead of being in school. Mm-hmm. When people in school, they feel like they missing what's on the outside. I feel like that's my biggest problem too.
But in those moments where you're in school or you're not in school and you're out, like, you know, just doing whatever, do you find it valuable or do you be like, bro, I probably should have been in school?
Listen, I feel like I live two different lives, bro. Like during the week, I'm just this cool ass nigga that people know I rap. They don't know how serious this shit is. And then on the weekends, it's like I'm traveling, I'm meeting famous people, all type of shit. Like I'm moving around, I'm actually getting to it, but they don't see it as that. But then as soon as I go back to school that Monday morning come around, it's like I'm just gotta go back to my regular self.
And do you think that's kind of like keeping you humble and keeping you hungry?
It keeps me humble a lot. I feel like for real, like in 2020 when I first started rapping and stuff, my big brother Puto, he was the reason why I started popping because he did a feature with me. Like him, De Niro over there, I used to look up to all of them and shit like that. So it's like, I feel like it's a blessing for real to be here now.
And when you first started, did you like envision it going this way this quickly?
I envisioned it. I didn't think this fast. Like, I'd be around a whole bunch of people. I used to be like, I can't wait to be in their position. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it's a good experience. No. And I feel like when you get the experience more, you got more stuff to talk about. Facts. When conversations come up and you're around certain people. So.
And do you think you surprise people with you being so young, but how you carry yourself that they wouldn't expect you to actually like be a young boy?
Yeah, a lot of people be like, oh, I thought you was 18. I'll be dope. It's just, I don't fuck around. My persona is my treasure.
And have you always had that kind of personality?
Hell no. I just started getting this type of demeanor for real when I started getting known more. It's like, oh, now they looking at me, so now I gotta carry myself in a certain type of way.
Now, you mentioned that you started in 2020, but
I did. That's what I dropped, like
your first songs and stuff. So when was your first rap, or when did you actually like, yo, I'm about to start rapping? Like
6, 7 years old.
6, 7. Damn. So you pretty much been who you are.
My whole life.
Yeah.
It was just bound to happen type shit.
And at 6 or 7, were you just playing around, or were you really like saying some shit?
Hell no, I was really like in my room, come home from school, go outside, just sit there, write notebook. I'll go downstairs, rap it to my uncle. He'd be like, oh, this hard as fuck. Then I try to put it with a beat and shit like that. Like just little simple stuff like that.
So you would say you were naturally talented when it first started?
And I was cat.
And do you sit down and listen to beats, or you kind of just got words in your head that you just trying to get on the paper?
My studio process is probably the craziest process ever, bro. I just go in there, I'll be like, either the producer play a beat, or I'll be like, yo, look up this person type beat. If I hear that beatish, first 4 bars, all right, come on, we in there. And then we just flow the rest of it out. That's it.
When you first started, you said you would go downstairs and tell your uncles, but did you tell anybody else yo, I'm about to start rapping?
Nah, everybody knew I was gonna be an entertainer because like I said, I always dance. I was always doing something. So it's like something was down to give. Something.
Now, I think it's funny because you did mention Chris Brown and Justin Bieber and shit, and it's only funny to me because I have a brother and he did the same shit. Like listen to Justin Bieber and stuff.
Bro, they was the shit. I don't care what nobody
but
said.
he's like also not a
shit.
nigga that you should just fuck with. Like I listen to Justin Bieber, but I really will slap the shit out you at the same time.
Stop playing with me. But he the shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and I think it's a real nigga when you mention like, nah, Justin Bieber, that nigga make hits. Like, it make you a real artist when you can actually listen to different genres and not just limit shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I listen to everything. If you hard, bro, you hard. I don't care, bro. Even the op shit, I bump this shit. But you know, when you see me, that's your ass.
So you so much of a real nigga if the op shit is hard.
Bro, I let them know. The ops tell me my shit hard. I swear to God, bro, it's so many people out here that. But then it's like, yo, bro, you really hard at this rap shit. It's just you
like,
guys
I still don't fuck with you, nigga. Like, I can't hate on your career.
Bro, this shit was even early in my
career.
career. They was like, bro, you hard, but that shit crazy.
So, let's talk about your creative process when it comes to like you going to the studio. Like, do you already have songs if you want to know what you want to do, or are you waiting for it? You get there to check the vibe. Do you need the gang with you? Like, paint the picture.
Oh yeah, so when I'm in the studio, I always need my man Sosa. He always got company. Like if I don't got a bar and he'd be like, let me hear your last bar. He be like, say this. Like he like that person that I need in the studio if I can't say it. So he like my train of thought for when I lose it. And then of course I need the guys in there. That just give me more comfort. And then like, we all vibing, everybody smoking. I'm in here recording, they fucking with it. So it just make everything come together.
And do you write or are you punching in?
I just started writing for real, so I ain't gonna lie to you, because it's getting more serious. You got going to them shows, doing freestyles, all type of stuff. It's like getting to that serious point. So I started writing now, trying to remember stuff, freestyles and stuff like that. Lately, I've been picking beats, writing to them on YouTube and stuff like that. And that was just started this year. But everything before that, I just used to freestyle, punching and stuff.
And do you find you're making better quality music with writing, or?
For sure, because you get to think stuff out better. When it's coming off the top of your head, you're just saying what you think sounds good right then in that moment. When you write it, you got a chance to, let me go over this and change that real quick. Put more of yourself into it. You can more elaborate better.
Now, how would you define your sound like? Are you drill? Are you?
I ain't gonna lie. I do everything. Like I auto-tune, melodic, drill, all that. But I'm mainly known for the drill and some melodic, some melodic.
Do you feel like fans really know your true potential when it comes to your sound, or you think they're just on that because he dropped that hard drill type shit right now?
It's like from day one, like they've been supporting. Like it's like it keep going up. There's not a time where I fluctuated and drop. It's just consistency of going up. So I know they fucking with me, and every time it's something new, they repost everything. Like, they let me know.
Now, would you see yourself doing like some love songs, like strictly for the ladies?
I did a love song with De Niro. I did a love song on my tape, Welcome to Take a Town with De Niro. It's called Call Away. That's some.
And what was the lady's response to that?
I don't know. I seen this one bitch post on the story. She said that shit hard. I'm like, oh, you wanna fuck me?
Do you think that about all the girls?
Nah. Don't take me as that type of guy though. I was just saying, like, I get that vibe from certain females. Like, oh, you wanna fuck me?
Like she's saying a certain because she wanna get with you.
You wanna fuck me?
Now let's take a little detour quick because you brought up the ladies. So let's see what kind of ladies man you are. Are you trustworthy? Should we be worried about you in these streets? Like
they call me a hoe.
Oh.
I ain't gonna, but I'm not a hoe. It's like I tell females what it is. Like if I ain't fucking with a female vibe, I'm gonna let you know I'm cutting you off. That shit dead. It's over with.
And what would a female have done to make you just like, oh, I'm off?
Whole shit with her friends, being outside, that's thought shit. Stop going outside. Fuck do you mean?
Like she can't walk to the store?
No, none of that. That shit's dead. You can be in the crib. But you'll be on my dick when I'm outside, but when you outside, it's A-okay. Yeah, like, fuck out of here.
That's hilarious. Have you, are you a relationship boy?
Fuck no.
No.
Listen, if you gotta make me really, you gotta really make me like feel you. Like I gotta have deep conversation with you, all type of shit. I don't trust these bitches.
And that's because you see what type of time they be on with maybe like you and the bros, like, oh, she just was in my inbox, bro. Yeah. Like, what the hell?
Oh man, fuck yeah. That shit happen a lot.
But are you the type of dude to expose a girl, or you just let her like?
Let her ride.
Let her ride.
Boss up later on. Come up on the way.
Now, going back into the music, like you said, you pretty much started taking it serious in 2020. So what led to you deciding, like, all right, now it's time to start dropping?
Seeing these niggas drop and get buzz in the city. Shake some, De Niro, Turk.
And when you first went into the studio, was your mindset on, like, just coming up with a banger to put out? Or
my mindset was get rich. That was my mindset. Like, drop this shit, you gonna get paid.
Now, probably your biggest song as of now, right now, is Party on the Block.
Yeah.
Like, what's the story behind that song? Because first off, that was by Jam by Hannah Montana. So when I'm looking now we gangster with it? Okay. Like, I fuck with it. Like, what we doing with it?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I just wanted to do some different shit. I'm like, let me look up some sample shit. So I look it up. She pop up. I'm like, it's Party on the Block. You better go and grab a Glock. And I was like, everything that just came to my mind after that. I freestyled that whole song in like 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes?
Nah, I say like 10, 15. I'm dragged it, but that shit was fast. That shit came fast as fuck, yeah.
And when you were in the studio and after you put it down, like, did you know, like, yo, this is about to go?
That's a go. I recorded that song in June. I didn't shoot the video until October.
But did you put the song out prior to that?
And the song went up. Daryl was he was like one of the first people that I was looked up to back then posting, and that shit started going up. All the bitches started commenting. I'm like, yeah, I need a lighter. Somebody pass a lighter.
Now, the visuals for it, cause I seen it was out the South, and at the start of the video, it was like somebody telling you not to come out the South. So was that that was intentional why you did that?
You're not gonna speak with that.
Now, transitioning to no, that's funny, but no, transitioning to the actual tape, because you dropped some singles like in between time, but then you came out in with Welcome to Techatown in January of 2022.
Yeah.
So what has been the response to that project?
We just working this shit nonstop. Still in the studio. Got some shit with Lil Reek coming. After that, we going big. We going all the way.
So, did that tape help, like, cause you had a big single, obviously, but did the tape help solidify, like, okay, now he can really come with some shit?
Yeah, cause I had to throw some versatile shit on there. I couldn't just go out with that drill shit. I had to show him that I could still do other shit, and me doing the other shit still went up. Like, everything still matched as if it was a drill tape.
And did you expect it to do that?
Hell no, I didn't expect that. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? That's how I knew the city was really fucking with me. After that, I'm like, yeah, it's over.
Because, like you said, you're from the city, but you didn't necessarily start putting out music and stuff. So when you started to get that, like, response from your hometown, like, yo, bro, keep going with that, like, and you seeing the niggas you looked up to, like, reposting your stuff, like, how did that make you feel?
That shit made me feel like I was winning. Like, we on the way. We coming.
And it provides you that extra motivation?
Hell yeah. Keep pushing. We almost there.
Now, also, Techatown, and it is actually in honor of a fallen friend that you had that you lost to gun violence. Mm-hmm. How did that loss affect you?
It didn't affect me because that was like a hood loss. It was a hood loss. It wasn't a person I personally knew, but it was a hood loss type shit.
So it's more so like, just keeping in honor of...
Yeah, keeping in honor. It's like when you see me, you gonna know what I stand for type shit. Like, that's what I'm coming behind. Respect it.
And do you find it difficult to still focus on your career now that especially you're getting attention, you're kind of getting that cosign that, yo, you can push it when you're still literally stuck in the trenches going to school Monday through Friday, like...
Hell yeah, that's just annoying as fuck. That shit is like, oh, I want to be in the streets, but damn, I got a chance to make it out the streets. What's the choice?
Do you look at the examples of rappers who've made it and died in their city, or niggas on the come up and use that as like, maybe I really should just fall back and just
I started falling back on separation. Like right after this, I got a video shoot at 3 o'clock. We gonna go out there. If you wanted to get some footage out there, you could, but we about to be out there today. You could include that in any type stuff.
No, that'd be dope. Definitely ain't got nothing else. So, are you considering moving out the city at all?
I'm already out the city. I moved out the city
Oh, okay, all right.
It's just everybody know where I'm from. I'm good, right? I'm good in my hood.
As I mentioned before, you've been consistently dropping, building up your buzz. So, what I wanted to kind of clarify now is like, what is your management situation looking like? Because in some of the videos you have like an all or nothing chain on, but and no, I'm not being funny or nothing, but that's not who I had to correspond with in order to get this interview locked in. So I just want to know like what's really going on with that and how did that situation come about?
Nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just we thought we had something working and it wasn't working, so we looked for better.
And when you are approached by people telling you like, yo, let me manage you or I can help you, what are you looking for to lock in with them?
If he really believe in me or if he just doing it for his own satisfaction. I can tell off rep. You can tell when a person believes in you or they just want to use you to get up to where they want to be, type stuff.
And in these situations, are you like signing contracts or this is just like word?
Nah, this is my first with top tier management. This is my first contract I ever signed, but all or nothing, I didn't sign a contract.
Okay, and since you signed it, have you actually been like receiving benefits, like actually being managed? You receiving like extra, like you said, you've been moving and traveling, but is it really like?
It's actually benefiting my career. Yeah, it is.
And would you have seen yourself signing with a manager so soon?
Hell no. I'm gonna thug this shit out by myself, but it didn't go that way.
And are you happy that you linked up with a manager? Because like I said, when I first went, I thought it was funny because I first went to your inbox to DM you, but it was like, you can't inbox this person if you don't follow them. I was like, oh, smart. Now I gotta go talk to your manager. So it kind of like worked out like that. Now, where I was going with it now, because what I'm interested in knowing, now that you have official management, you have the budget that you showed you can pretty much do on your own, are the labels coming?
Yeah, it was a couple petty offers that nobody, we don't need them.
What do you consider a petty offer? Like not even money-wise, but like
just
they're trying to take all your masters.
Percentages, masters, they want show money, all that. Like that stuff you supposed to keep. That's what you going out to do yourself. But like when they want that, that's not cool.
And say let's think if you didn't have your managers when these labels approached you, would you have known that type of stuff to not like you shouldn't be getting that money from it?
Yeah, but in a sense, no, I didn't know how deep it would go. Like I just only knew I should have a higher percentage on my masters. I didn't know everything else I should have over them too, and they kind of taught me.
So definitely, like, would you encourage other artists to look for management or like?
Yeah, for sure.
Now,
but don't go out looking for management if you only got like 500 followers. That shit do not work. Don't do that shit. That shit is ass past gas, though. Don't do that shit.
So, when you are talking to these labels and you're going back and forth to these meetings, what are you looking for them to offer you in order for you to even consider something?
For real, for them to just better me as an artist. Not to just make money off of me, to actually help me.
And which ways would be considered helping you, like lining you up with major producers?
Just running ads on my stuff, getting me my own type of fan base instead of just not y'all putting y'all machine behind me. I just want that realistic. Like, for some people don't have a motivation from where they're from to keep pushing forward, so a lot of people just stop. When you got that motivation from where you're from, that it gives you a way better, how can I say this?
It just gives you a different type of energy.
It gives you a better energy to move forward. Like, damn, they rooting for me. I might as well go.
Now, quick side note, because Harrisburg hasn't always been supportive of their people. So do you think it's your generation, honestly, who's pushed the change? Like, I say not your generation, but from like 25 and down, who's like, now we repping with our city and we rocking with that shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of people like Meech. He be pushing for the city too. He's one of them people that try to bring the city together and stuff like that. A lot of people don't appreciate it though, but he be working trying to put.
Nah, cause I'm from Harrisburg and I know like sometimes these artists be like, nah, that was hit or miss. But when I started doing research on different artists to like do interviews and stuff on, I had to make it sad like, yo, we can't call the music trash no more because this shit literally is the stuff we hear on radios. I'll go and download. I got mad Harrisburg.
But because it's coming from your city, you don't want to support it.
Respect
that's the bullshit part.
Yeah.
How y'all want to be put on, but y'all don't want to help put the person on that's almost there. Everybody's selfish. Everybody want that spot for themselves.
And when you get signed, because we're just gonna speak that into existence, what do you plan on doing for the city? Like, not even saying you got it,
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put the cities so much on the map to the point where even people that's not even from my side of town gonna have a way to get some money or some recognition at some type of way.
Pretty
city
much
gonna be known.
Chief Keef the city. Like,
yeah, like
when
you
Chief
know.
Keef blew, a whole bunch of Chicago niggas came after it.
Right, like a lot of people, Babyface Ray and all of them, they brought Detroit up.
Facts.
Just like that. Put the city on that. Everybody from any side gonna have a way to get on.
Okay, so do you feel you need a major to blow?
You said, do I need a major to blow?
Yeah, do you
I feel like if you
it's-
got the right people behind you and a big enough bag to push, you can do it independently. But if you don't got that, sign. But don't just sign for anything. Sign for something you know that's going to benefit you farther down the line.
Makes sense. Now, moving forward to your current single that you just released 1-800-Towners. What was the response to that when you dropped? Like, I see you was promoting it for a minute, so it was like they really on your head to like put that out.
That came through. I didn't expect it to go up, but everybody's inbox, bro, you gotta drop this. But I wasn't trying to be on a drill type timing no more. I'm trying to transition into that industry type of flow right now. So that was probably one of my last drill songs for the city. I might drop some little industry type style drill stuff, but by that, as far as that, that's over.
But do you feel like those singles also help just keep the people in tune while you are getting everything right on the
keep
back
them in
end?
tune. Like, I'm working behind the scenes, y'all don't know it, but this body builds y'all up. So when I do drop, that shit's gonna go up no matter what, cause y'all already tuned in.
Y'all just wanna fuck with me so much. Like, you know, I feel like sometimes when we got our favorite artists and they might drop some new shit that we ain't really know or like, but we gonna keep listening to
Young
that
boy
shit.
just dropped some weird shit called Wop Wop Remix. I said, what the fuck is that? He said, Wop Wop Wop. I said, what the fuck, man? This shit weird as fuck.
But I'm gonna listen to it. Let me see if I like it.
Yeah, but I still listen to it.
Right,
It's still counted as a view. He still got his paper off of it. So it's
got my paper. Is that gonna be off an upcoming project, or like you said, that's just gonna be
I'm working on the project right now. I don't really got a name for it now, but just know we working behind the shit. Everything. Some crazy shit about to come. I got matter of fact, my next single called Lifestyle. That's on. Y'all about to go crazy with this.
And do you do like, is that gonna have a feature on it, or how are you coming? That's just straight you.
Straight, man. I got some shit with some features on it though that the city gonna respect. So.
When it comes to your music videos, do you input on the concept, or I see you locked in?
At first, when I first started, I really didn't put thought into my music videos. My music videos were straight on some trap shit. Now I'm trying to really put stick into play with my music videos, so I don't just look all over the place type stuff. So now,
And is the work that you're doing now, like you're putting it all in the tuck so that when you go on a massive run, or
we going watch? It's gonna be a month where I'm just on y'all ass and y'all going like, what the fuck, Cel, chill out. Watch, it's coming. The end of summer on the way. I got a single called Cha Cha too. The bitches about to love this shit. Oh, they about to be throwing ass. Ocean City, senior week on the way. Oh my god.
Let's go get one of them.
Oh my god, that shit.
Now, like you said, I feel like you said now you're pretty much more in the industry type tip. So, in your videos, are you going to be like more like cautious of like what you're portraying in there?
Yeah, for sure. That plays a big part in it too.
Because
They don't want that. They don't want that image in the industry. They want you to be on some soft shit so they can promote you and put you up there with the big people.
Because if you think about it, like, Dirk, all them niggas.
Yeah, them niggas fell off. Bro, Dirk did not sound like that until that label got on his ass. Like, nah, you gotta change that shit up.
Cause he been rapping for like 10 years for real. I've been listening to Dirk since he dropped that "This Ain't What You Want" or whatever the fuck it was.
That shit was like 2014
or 2010, I think.
What?
Yeah, like that joint was.
Damn. He old as shit too. He about to be 30. You need to stop that shit, Dirk.
He said, get out the streets, bitch, you touching 30.
Fuck, he did say that. Oh, shit.
But no, I pretty much gonna wrap it up from here because I think you painted a pretty good picture of yourself and gave a lot of insight onto the artist side of you. And like I said, it's really surprising for you to be the age that you are and how you carry yourself and the vision that you have for yourself and the push that you put behind it. And I think that's a good example for other kids to see who might be in your position where it's like, I could be putting myself in this position that's going to trick me out of, you know, millions of dollars that could be around the corner. So you straightening up, you're putting yourself, you're holding yourself accountable. So that's always great. And something that you should be proud of. Now, pretty much to wrap it up, what is your plans for your career? Like, I know you said you're talking to people, but like, once all that shit comes to fruition, where do you find yourself at?
Out the fucking city in Calabasas, California. It's like Calabasas, California, you know. We're gonna be in the hills by then, we're gonna be situated, solidified. And the city gonna have a way to eat for sure, too.
And just because another quick question popped up, how do you plan on surviving and making the money, but also feeling like you're obligated to bring people along? Because most rappers always say, like, the money is coming in, but when you spending it on you and 15 dudes, like...
It's like, I'm not here to put money in your pocket when you're doing it. I'm here to provide you a way to get your own money. Yeah. So, like, I'll give you, like, 40 bands.
And if they fumble that and come back next week?
I give you 40 bins, put it in your bank account. When you around me, I take care of everything. That 40 bins for you to touch whenever, you know, we not around and you really need it. Then try to do something with that 40 in the meantime. And at the same time, I'm still making money for the team.
So, pretty much in closing, what is something that you want the fans to remember? Like, when they, cause this probably like, you can start now to get into a lot of interviews. So when they looking at this now and then 5 years from now when you blowed up, like you said you would, what do you want them to remember about you?
I never changed, stayed the same. I just elevated. That's all I got to say.
Well, again, I thank you for sitting down and talking with us. I enjoyed this conversation. It's been a pleasure. Out of conversations.
Out of conversation.